Upbeat, friendly intro music fades in and then fades to background. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Platter Pulse. With the leaves changing and the air getting crisp, you know what that means. It's officially pumpkin season. And today, I have the ultimate healthy fall snack that will satisfy all your pumpkin spice cravings. Pumpkin pie energy balls. Imagine everything you love about a classic pumpkin pie: the warm spices, the rich pumpkin flavor, the subtle sweetness, but packed into a bite-sized no-bake and totally guilt-free treat. These are perfect for those chaotic mornings when you need something quick, a fantastic addition to a school lunchbox, or even that perfect pre-workout boost to get you moving. They are seriously so simple and so delicious. So, if you're ready to get your full flavor on, let's dive right in and get started. All right, let's gather our ingredients. It's a short and sweet list, which is one of the reasons I love this recipe. First up, we need our base. For that, we're using 1 cup of rolled oats. These will give our energy balls a wonderful, chewy texture and a good dose of fiber. Next, the star of the show, 1/2 cup of pure pumpkin puree. Make sure you grab the 100% pure pumpkin, not the pumpkin pie filling, as the filling has added sugars and spices we don't need. This is what gives us that authentic, rich fall flavor. To bind everything together and add some healthy fats and protein, we've got 1/2 cup of creamy almond butter. You could also use peanut butter, cashew butter, or even a seed butter like tahini if you have a nut allergy. Then, for a touch of natural sweetness, we'll be using a few tablespoons of pure maple syrup. I usually start with about 3 tablespoons and adjust if needed. It adds that perfect rustic sweetness that pairs so well with pumpkin. Finally, for the flavor that screams fall, we need 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract and, of course, the all-important pumpkin pie spice. This magical blend of cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, and cloves is what truly makes every single bite taste like a slice of homemade pumpkin pie. For an extra nutritional punch, I'm adding 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed. It's packed with omega-3 south and fiber, and you won't even notice it's there. And for those who like a little extra texture or sweetness, I've got some optional add-ins: mini chocolate chips and chopped pecans, pumpkin and chocolate, a match made in heaven. And that's it. Simple, wholesome ingredients, no oven required. Now for the fun part, putting it all together. This recipe is so easy, you could honestly make it with your eyes closed. Well, maybe keep them open for the measuring. Grab a large mixing bowl. First, let's add our dry ingredients. Go ahead and dump in your 1 cup of rolled oats, the 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed, and 2 full teaspoons of that glorious pumpkin pie spice. I also like to add just a tiny pinch of salt, about 1/8 of a teaspoon. Salt is a flavor enhancer, and it really helps to balance the sweetness and make all the other flavors pop. Give those a quick whisk just to get them all acquainted. Now, let's add our wet ingredients. Spoon in your 1/2 cup of pumpkin puree right on top. Then add the 1/2 cup of almond butter. Here's a little tip for you. If your almond butter is a bit stiff, especially if it's the natural kind that's been sitting in the fridge, just pop it in the microwave for about 15 to 20 seconds. It'll soften up and make it so much easier to mix. Drizzle in your maple syrup and the teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay, now it's time to mix. Grab a sturdy spatula or a wooden spoon. At first, it might seem like it's not coming together, so start by gently folding and stirring. As you mix, you'll see the magic happen. The oats will start to absorb the moisture from the pumpkin puree, and the almond butter will act as the glue, bringing everything into a thick, sticky, and absolutely delicious smelling dough. Keep working it until you don't see any dry patches of oats and everything is uniformly combined. The color should be a beautiful warm orange, and your kitchen should be smelling incredible right about now. Now, for the optional but, in my opinion, is the squirrely dins. This is where you can really customize these energy bowls to your liking. I'm a huge fan of a little texture, so I'm going to fold in about a quarter cup of chopped pecans. The crunch of the nuts against the chewy oats is just fantastic. And because I have a bit of a sweet tooth, I'm also adding a quarter cup of mini chocolate chips. The semi-sweet chocolate melts in your mouth and complements the warm spices perfectly. If you're not a fan of nuts, you could use pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds instead. Or if you want to keep it simple, just skip the add-ins entirely. Gently fold them into the mixture until they're evenly distributed. We don't want to overmix here, just get them incorporated. All right, our mixture is ready, and it smells divine. But here comes a pro tip that makes a world of difference. Before we start rolling, cover the bowl and pop the entire mixture into the fridge for about 15 to 20 minutes. This step is a game changer. Chilling the dough allows the oats to absorb more liquid and, more importantly, helps the almond butter and maple syrup to firm up. This will make the dough much less sticky and so much easier to handle and roll into perfect little balls. Trust me, don't skip this step. It's the secret to getting those neat, uniform spheres instead of a sticky mess on your hands. While that's chilling, you can get a baking sheet lined with parchment paper ready. This will be the perfect spot to place our finished energy bowls. Okay, our mixture has been chilling and it's nice and firm. Now it's time to roll. I like to use a small cookie scooper about 1 tablespoon in size 2 portion out the dough. This ensures that all your energy balls are roughly the same size, which is great for consistent snacking and portion control. Scoop out 1 portion and roll it between the palms of your hands. The motion is just like rolling Play-Doh as a kid. Apply gentle pressure until you have a smooth, compact ball. If the mixture is still a little sticky on your hands, you can lightly dampen your palms with a tiny bit of water. Place your finished ball on the parchment-lined baking sheet and repeat the process with the rest of the dough. This recipe should yield about 12 to 14 delicious bite-sized energy bowls, depending on how large you make them. It's a really relaxing, almost meditative process, just scooping and rolling. Plus, you get to sneak a taste of the dough, which is one of the best parts of any nboke recipe. Right? And there you have it. Look at these beautiful little gems. Perfectly portioned pumpkin pie energy balls, ready to fuel your day. Now, let's talk about storage. To keep these fresh and firm, place them in an airtight container. You can store them in the refrigerator for up to 1 week. The chill from the fridge helps them hold their shape perfectly. Honestly, though, they never ever last that long in my house. Between me, my husband, and the kids, a batch is usually gone in 2 or 3 days. They are just that good. They are the ultimate grab-and-go snack, running late in the morning. Grab 2 of these with your coffee. Need a 3 p.m. pick-me-up at the office. These are your answer. Packing a lunchbox. Kids absolutely love them, and you can feel good about giving them a treat that's packed with wholesome ingredients. They taste indulgent, like a dessert, but they're secretly loaded with fiber, healthy fats, and protein. It's a win-win. So that's a wrap on our super easy, incredibly delicious nbake pumpkin pie energy balls. They are cozy, they are nutritious, and they are bursting with all the best flavors of fall. I really hope you give this recipe a try. If you're a pumpkin spice fan, I guarantee this is going to become your new go-to snack for the season. Let me know in the comments below if you plan on making them or if you have any other favorite add-ins you'd try. Thank you so much for joining me in the kitchen today. If you enjoyed this recipe, please give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps support the channel. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on any more cozy fall recipes coming your way. Share this video with a friend who needs a little more pumpkin spice in their life. Thanks for watching Platter Pulse, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy snacking!